Hey guys, it's Sarah. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I am going to do a dewy skin makeup tutorial because I've talked about this in my previous video. As of recently, I normally have combo skin, but my skin has been a lot more dry than oily. So I've been kind of using like more dewy hydrating products. So yeah. I don't know what look I'm gonna do for like eyeshadow, but I guess like we'll cross that road when we get there. I kind of want to play with some of the palettes like I haven't used in a long time, like my Kylie palette or like my Morphe palette. I think I might use this Morphe palette because I haven't used it in such a long time, so I might dip into this one. Or my Jaclyn palette, maybe my 35O. I don't know. I think I'm gonna use this, but this is the 15H Morphe palette. Looks like that. Or I might just use my Jaclyn palette. I kind of like the oranges in this palette because I feel like I'm gonna use the Jaclyn Hill palette. Let me know if you want me to use this in another video. I think I'm gonna use the Jaclyn Hill palette because I think it's just more summery. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use this palette just because there's more like warm. There's just more variety in this palette. I'm not gonna play with like the pops of colors. I'm gonna keep it more normal, like more natural. And there's like that pop of orange that I like, so I'll probably use this. Yeah. Sorry, my dog's in here and he wants to leave. That's fine. So yeah. Also, we'll choose a lipstick when we get there. So, just gonna take my brushes out, open them up. So first, I am going to prime. I'm going to use this Ole Henriksen. Where did it go? It was just in here. Where did it go? Did I lose it? Oh. It fell on the floor. It's the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer. This is just a sample, so I'm going to try it, see if I like it, and then probably for a little more dew, add my normal primer. So we'll see how this goes, and if I like it, maybe I'll buy a full size. I just got that at Sephora when I purchased my foundation, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. So I'm just going to open this up. It smells good. I can smell through the packaging. This is probably like a one-time use, so. I've heard a lot of like, this is gonna pour all over me. I should have gotten a scissor. I'm gonna get a scissor to open this and I'll be right back. So I opened it, so I'm just gonna squish some out of the container. It smells really good. Ooh. Maybe that was too much. I don't know. I've heard a lot of people talk about this primer. Looks like it did give me a little glow. Did I use it all? Just add a little more to my forehead, the chin. It smells good. I think I'm just ripping hard though. Oh, got something in my eye. So I put on that banana powder. Not banana powder. Banana Bright Face Primer. So I'm probably just gonna seal this up. Save it for another time, I guess. So for a little more dew, I'm gonna put a little bit of my e.l.f. primer on top. Just for a little bit more dew. I probably should have done it the other way. I probably should have put my e.l.f. primer on first and then the Ole Henriksen one. I didn't put a lot, just like a pump. No, like literally just a drop. It wasn't even a pump. So yeah, that's like pretty dewy, I'd have to say. So next is my foundation. So I'm going to apply my Tarte Found Sealer multitasking foundation, and it has a SPF of 20, which is really good for like the summer. For reference, I am 22 light beige. I might in the future want to get a darker shade for the summer because I do tan a lot. I have more Italian, Czech skin, and my sister has more Irish, like British skin. So yeah, she burns, I tan, so does my mom. So this is going to be way too light for me in the summer. So I'm just going to apply this to my Morphe brush because I keep this in a bag. I keep my brushes in like a bag for school, for when I was in school. So just gotta warm it up, kind of separate it. So I'm just gonna put like a pump. Ooh, that like came out all weirdly. So I'm just gonna apply it like that and then blend it in. Blend to my ears, blend down my neck, my jawline, nose, down, blend down, auntie. So annoying. I think that's blended. I might add a little more. Literally just like the tiniest amount. Just to make sure I have a little bit of coverage. This is like a medium coverage foundation, but sometimes I want to be that bitch and make it full coverage. I was like, where's the lid? But it just twists. Oh my god, I hate me. So I'm just gonna blend in that extra foundation that I put on. Blend a little more. Sometimes I forget to blend under my nose and then it's just like all red under there. So I think that should be, oh, smells good, blended quite enough. So next I'm going to go in with my No Filter ColourPop concealer in the shade Light 18. Just gonna put this on the high points of my face where the sun would naturally hit. So under my, why am I talking about concealer like it's highlighter? So now I'm gonna go down my nose. Ooh, that was a weird move. Here, Cupid's bow. Oh, my chin. So I'm just gonna take the same brush that I used for my foundation and just blend. So, what are your summer plans? If you didn't see my last, no, not my last video, my 2 videos ago, I did a video about my trip to Florida, about like what's in my carry-on. And yeah, so what are your summer plans? I'm going, like I said, to Disney. Well, I'm gonna spend my 19th birthday there, so that's gonna be cool. So leave down your summer plans down below. You feel like this concealer should be blended, but like, just to make sure. So I'm going to set my face. This is the Maybelline loose powder. I use the, I think it's light. I think it's 01 or something. Yeah, it's the light shade, which I can't find anywhere because now they only sell the, where I found it, like where I got it from, they only have like the medium shade, and I use the light shade just because I like a bright under eye. So yeah, don't know where that, I can try that. Probably I might have to order it, but I don't really want to do that. So like, yeah. So I'm just setting. I put that concealer, and now with what's left on the brush, I'm just gonna go around and blend. Like, just set the rest of my face. I just like to use what's left on the brush, so there's no additional powder, so I'm not too dry, because like I said, this whole video is for dewy skin. I think, ooh, kind of just tossed the brush. So now we're going to bronze. I used the Morphe Debutante bronzer. Just looks like that. It's kind of like a neutral bronzer. I wouldn't say it's warm, but I wouldn't say it's like cool. So it's kind of like a neutral bronzer, but I would say it is a little bit more warm. So I'm just gonna tap the excess off because I think I put a little too much, and then do the 3E, and then just go. Actually, no, never mind. I really like to bronze my forehead because I just do. So I'm just gonna. I've been starting to put my bronzer a little higher because when I put it like a little low, I think it kind of like moves, so it just kind of looks a little cakey, dirty. So I don't know why, but I have small lips, so recently I've been putting a little bit of bronzer under my lips just to kind of make them look a little fuller. And then I'm going to take this Firma 103 brush, and I'm going to dip into that Morphe, the bronzer I used before. Bronzer I was using, I should say. And it's a lot. I'm going to slightly contour my nose and blend my contour like into my brow bone. I've been really into contouring my nose recently. I don't know if I'm doing such a good job, but like, I'm not like a heavy nose contour because I kind of think it like looks fake in a sense. So I just do a little bit. And then I like to just like go over the bronzer with my foundation brush. Because sometimes I put a little too much on. And I don't want to look like I just swiped dirt on my face. So yeah. I'm going to add blush next. I love blush. Probably one of my favorite steps in my routine. Here's my blush brush. I like to use an angled brush because I just feel like it just puts the color on. I like to use the ColourPop X Bretman Super Shock Cheek and Stop It. It's kind of like a corally cream blush. And sometimes if I'm feeling it, I go over top with either a Kylie blush or my Tarte blush. But I'm just going to put this one on because it's cream and it kind of like adds a little bit of like luminosity. Just a little. So I'm just smiling, focusing it on the apples of my cheeks and then blending outwards. When I was in like plays and stuff, I used to use like this obnoxiously like bright pink blush and I would just rock it. And like he told me I had like, the director told me I had to like turn it down because I looked scary. He goes, yeah, you look like a clown. And I was supposed to like look like a nerd because we were doing High School Musical. And I was a brainiac. And I was like, well, like, I'm supposed to like look like a nerd, right? And he's like, yeah. And then I was like, so like, I'm gonna be like a nerd who like doesn't know how to do her makeup, you know? But like, I do. And he goes, yeah, but I don't think the audience is gonna get that. So I just use more natural brushes now. Blushes, not brushes. Oh my god, that's probably a lot of blush. Oh yeah, I put blush on where I would put my contour just because it looks more sun-kissed. But yeah, I put blush on my nose too. I don't know. Like I said, it looks sun-kissed and I kind of like that. So next I'm going to highlight. I have to find a highlighting brush. I keep saying blush and brush. I keep getting them confused, but like, it's really not hard. My highlighting brush looks exactly like an eyeshadow brush. I get them confused. Where is it? Here it is. I found it. So I'm going to use my Rodeo Drive Ultra Highlighter. And it's just like a really, ooh, I got something in my eye. It's like a really pretty bronze, not bronze. It's like a gold bronzer. And it kind of just makes your skin look kind of wet. And I love that. So I'm just going to put this on the high points of my face. Ooh, see, look at that. It just looks wet. And I like that for the summer especially. Because it just gives you that glow that you need. And this is like my best side, like my right side. This is like my best side. And it's like, I don't know how to do my makeup on my left side. Like, why? I'm just gonna go down to my nose. And then I'm gonna take my finger and highlight the tip of my nose. Just because it kind of looks a little more natural. Then you're gonna highlight my forehead. And then Cupid's bow and my chin. I feel like I get too close to the camera when I do my highlight. I'm like, ooh, look at that shine. That's gonna add a little. Oh yes, queen. Yes, hunty. We stand. I love. And I got this in an Ipsy like bag too. So like, and it's like a full-size product. But like Ipsy is known for like the travel size, but I really like that they give you like a full size for them. So yeah. Okay, so now here's my eyeshadow. Hello. Wherefore art thou? No, this is a little shadow. I don't know if I want to use that. Oops. Can I misplace it? I don't know where my eyeshadow primer is. That was $22. I meant I don't know where you are. Oh, I'll have to look for him later. For him. Oh my god. I'll have to look for it later. I'll just put a little bit of concealer. I'll just use a little bit of concealer as a primer. Because I honest to God don't know where it went. Yeah, so I just used my concealer as an eyeshadow primer. A lot of people do that. So, whatever. Moving right along. So I said I wanted to use my Jaclyn Hill palette. Let me just get a little more organized here. Use that one. Maybe this one. This one. And maybe.
Oh wow, where did you find all those?
This one and this one. And then yeah, I think that's it. And then this one if I want to like make a cut crease or whatever. So yeah. So since this is more about the skin, I think I'm going to just keep it really neutral. So I'm going to start off with the transition shade. I'm going to use Silk Cream, which is the third shade right here. Ooh. Yeah. So I'm just going to use Silk Cream. It's kind of like a light brown. I'm just going to stick that in the crease. And keep it focused in the crease. Try not to blend it too far up into the eyebrow. Because my lighting is a little weird in my room. So I think I'm putting on like the shadow's not pigmented enough because my lighting's weird. Hold on. Try another light. Is that better? I don't know. Comment down below. Do you like this lighting? Or do you think it's too bright? Because the first lighting I had, I was just using my terrarium light because it's so bright. But do you like this more brighter? Because I can't shut my terrarium light off because my gecko needs the light to see. So yeah. So I think that's it with this brown. I'm just going to take a smaller brush and I'm going to dip into Creamsicle, this kind of orange shade, which does kind of look like a creamsicle in a sense. This is my favorite shade to use in the summer. This one and this like blue, these blues like buffed out on your lower lash line. So pretty. But we're just going to keep it simple today. I'm just going to kind of darken that up. Not really darken, just add more depth with that orange. We're going natural today, honey. So, just gonna dip back into that creamsicle shade. I love Jaclyn Hill. Okay, that's pretty good. I think I'm gonna use this e.l.f. smudge brush and take a little bit of butter, this kind of darkish brown. It's not really a dark brown, but actually, I think I'm going to use this shade right over here next to this red. Oof. Just dip my brush right into a color. It's called Buns. I'm just mixing buns and butter because I don't want it to be too dark like that. Oof. I don't want it to be too dark like these browns, but I still want it to be kind of dark to add some depth. So yeah, so I just mixed butter and buns. I believe that's that shade. So I'm just going to focus this on the outer corner and smoke it out and blend it back in. I'm gonna blend it on like outer corner just to give some depth to the eye. I like to wing out my shadow just a slight tad because I feel like it kind of makes my eyes look a little bigger because I do have small eyes. So doing eyeshadow is kind of a little weird, but I love doing my eyeshadow. And then wing it out just a tad, not too much, but like sometimes I take it there, but like that's rarely. So I'm just kind of blending the shade on the outer corner, like the outer part of my lid. Let me just drag this one on a little more, just so it's more even. Edge. So yeah, and then what I like to do is I just like to take a brush with no additional pigment. Don't want to use that one. I use this one and just blend that all together. And just because I feel like it ties everything together. Excuse me. And sometimes I just go back and forth into my eye. Because I have sensitive eyes, so I don't really put like eyeshadow on my lower lash line. Sometimes I do. For like a pop of color, like a blue or something. Or like, I don't know. But I rarely do that. So yeah, so we're just going to keep it natural. I think I'm going to take this pink shade right here. That shade. It's called Faint, I believe. And it's just like a really light pink. So I'm just going to pack that on my lid. Like so. I'm not going to do a cut crease because it's not about the eyes. We're just focusing on the skin portion, which looks really good in my opinion. And I'm just kind of patting this on, kind of swiping it on. And then I'm going to take a small little brush like this, and I'm going to dip into the shade in Light, and I'm going to mix it with Beam, the top two kind of white shades in the palette, and I'm going to put that in my inner corner. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's a pimple, I think. I'm going to blend in. I'm going to brighten the inner corner. I like to accentuate the inner corner because it kind of just, like I said before, makes your eyes look a little wider. Kind of brings attention to it. And then I think I'm just going to add this to my nose, just a little bit to my highlight. Let me know if you think this is like dewy. I don't know. Because I like dewy skin, but like I'm not really sure how to achieve it because I feel like sometimes it just looks a little disco bally. So if you have any like favorite like products for dewy skin, leave them down in the comments below. I ran out of my setting spray and did not buy a new one. So that is a problem. And I'm probably just gonna do like a nudish lip for this video. If so, I have like 4 jars filled with like lip products. It's so bad. Like, you can't say no to a lip product. These are my glosses. I don't really like lip gloss though. I'll use a stick. I just got this new one. It's from NARS. If it's gonna come out, here's my jar. This is a tester though. It's from NARS. It's, I think, a liquid lip. I don't really want to use a liquid lip though. Kind of the reds. I'll use Celebrity Skin from Jeffree Star. It's just like a warm nude. Ooh, I think that might be too dark. What do you think? Is it too dark? Kind of makes me look dead in a sense. I think I'm gonna have to add a gloss. Sorry, I don't like glosses, but to save this look, I'm going to need to add a gloss. My lip gloss. What is my lip gloss? I'm gonna use this one from MAC. It's the Ariana Grande one she made. It's a lip gloss actually. It's called Viva Glam Ariana Grande. So I'm just gonna use this. Kind of ruined it. Ugh. That's why I don't like lip gloss. Because it just gets all sticky. So that's it for this like dewy skin. Ugh, I hate this lipstick. I don't like this lip combo. I probably should have just stuck with my normal. This one from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. It's in the shade Can't Relate. It's like my favorite shade, but like I wanted to switch it up, so I don't know. Comment down below if you like this lip combo. I'll give you a closer look. Oh, I forgot mascara. Sorry guys, I forgot mascara. So this is the waterproof mascara. It's Better Than Sex Too Faced. So I'm just going to put a light coat on. Because I'm so bad with mascara. So I just put a light coat on. I'm not too big on mascara. So this is the final look. Okay, so that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You know the drill. Always remember, be a pineapple, stand tall, wear a crown, and be on the inside. Bye, guys.